So everyone says they want success, right? But the truth is, most people aren't willing to give up what it takes to be successful. I mean, let's just be honest, guys. So today I would just want to talk about um, what success actually costs and why it's not just money. It's comfort, it's distractions, it's your ego, your pride, whatever may you might have it. It's your daily habits. And if you're trying to grow in faith, your finances, your family life, you're gonna have to trade something in. You're gonna have to give something up, whatever that may be. So let's talk about what you need to give up to finally level up. So when I left my job of 21 years to start my own pest control company, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I was scared. I made excuses. I'm just not gonna lie. I had the comfort, I had benefits, had the routine. Just I knew my job, right? I knew the money was coming in. I didn't have to worry about that. But I also felt stuck. I knew my money wasn't going as fast as I wanted to. Um, Matter of fact, inflation was moving faster than my money, and just asking for raises and not feeling appreciative. You know how that goes, guys. I just felt stuck. I felt like I was a bird in a cage. And I kept asking God for a breakthrough, and God kept asking me for obedience. He was like, "Hey, Chris, like I'm gonna open the door, but are you willing to leave the hallway?" And at that time, guys, I really wasn't. That hallway for me I was just in my comfort zone, just making excuses after excuses, you know. So I had to just give up like playing it safe. I couldn't play it safe no more. I had to stop chasing approval of others, worried about if I was going to fail or not. I had to stop spending money the way that I was. I had to go deep into investing and saving my money so I can be able to go ahead and leave the job and feel good about leaving the job. I had to say no to different things. I had to say no to going out, right? I had to work two jobs. I had to work, I worked bartending while I was working there. So two jobs on the weekends. These are the things that I had to give up. So I had to say no and yes to the unknown of starting my own business. So just not just financially though, but spiritually, like emotionally, mentally, like I had to work on all of those things, man. So in return, I gained peace, I gained purpose, I gained, clarity, just felt good every single day, after starting my own business. It's been about a year and a half now, making more money than I did working at a 9 to 5. And now I wouldn't trade it for the world now. And the main thing is that I want those things for you now, because I am nobody special. I'm just a guy on YouTube, right? But I feel that we all have a light in us. I feel like we can all do this. And I want that for you. All right, guys, so let's break it down. I'm going to give you 3 things that you must give up to grow. Number 1, we're going to have to give up comfort for whatever your calling is, right? Comfort is the killer of greatness. We all feel comfort, whether we just want to have it the easy way for the most part. So you can't do what's easy and expect things to happen in your life. The breakthroughs, the business, it's not going to be easy, and don't expect it to be. So we need to give up the comfort zone, number 1. And also, God didn't call you to just fit in. He called you to lead. He called you to take those steps. So you can't stop. So you can't just chase the calling and cling to the comfort at the same time, right? Like comfort, it got to go. It has to go. So number 2, got to give up distractions for discipline. So that Netflix, TV, number one, I gave up TV a while ago because it wasn't moving the needle for me, right? Like we spend hours and hours on different shows that we might watch. We might come home from work to unwind, and an excuse is unwinding, right, by watching TV. And what did we do every single day? We watch 2 to 5 hours of TV. We wake up, we go back to that job that you hate again, and then we wonder why we're stuck. Now, it takes discipline to stop these distractions. And it could be now it's social media, right? Like we just stay scrolling. Before you know it, you gotta go to sleep, right? And wake up the next day and we're back at work again. So let's start scheduling your focus, not your fun, right? You have 24 hours in a day, like everyone else does. And it's not about the time, it's about priority. So let's set that priority. Maybe we have to put it on a schedule. Maybe you have to write it down. Whatever you have to do, understand is that in your free time, you're going to have to use that time very wisely. So number 3, we have to give up fear of judgment, right? So I'm going to be honest with you guys. Sometimes I struggle with this myself, and I am working towards that. So the main thing is about this channel is working towards stopping things, right? Number 1, I am new to this right here, fear of judgment. But hey, I know and understand that this can be helping one of you guys because it has helped me so much to get out of my comfort zone. So I am going to be doing these videos every single week to be able to help other people get out of their comfort zone, get out of that fear of judgment. Because what I've learned also is when you start winning, people are going to talk about you anyway. They're going to talk. They'll misunderstand you, not understand like what your purpose of you doing all this is. You know, they'll make fun of your dreams. They will probably try to take down your dreams, you know. But you can't let that stop you guys. So give up the fear of judgment. But their opinion also is not going to build your legacy. It's not going to pay your bills. We got to do what we got to do, right? And not worry about what others think. What the main thing is that your decisions are the ones that matter, not theirs. You weren't called to live small. You were called to just stand out, right? And live big, rise up, walk in purpose and boldly. Don't let the world tear you down. Just do it anyway. So let's talk about the person who feels stuck. You're smart. You're bold. You love your family, but you want more out of life. But you're still living like you're trying to fit in. Can't do that. Instead of just standing out. It's okay to stand out. It's okay to be different, guys. So you're asking God to open up doors, but you're still making excuses. So let me be honest with you guys. You don't need more time. You don't need more discipline. You don't need more education. You need more motivation. You need more momentum instead of motivation. So discipline creates the freedom that you're going to need to get to that next level. Sacrifice creates that space for those things to happen. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to give you guys a challenge. I need you to pause the video right now. Press pause. And go grab a paper and write this at the top of a blank page. What's one thing I need to give up to get to that next level? So write that down. What is one thing I need to give up to get to that next level? So it could be late nights. It could be the alcohol. I'm not sure. It could be a friendship. It could be overspending. It could be the fear of failure. Any of those things. Just be honest and write it down, because writing it down is key. We need to see this on paper. We need to make it real. So after you write it down, I need you to take action that week. The week that you write this down, I need you to take action. Because 1 year from now, you're either going to be proud that you started this or you're going to wish you did. So guys, I want you to win, not just financially, but I want you to win in your mind. I want you to win in your marriage. I want you to win in whatever mission you're trying to do from this. You were made for more, guys. But more requires less of what no longer serves you. Whatever ain't working for you, we need to get rid of it. So this is your season just to let go of what's holding you back. Whatever's holding you back, man, like we just got to stop that thing from holding you back so you can grab what God has given you, the resources, and is going to provide for you. If this message spoke to you guys, like drop a comment below with one thing that you're trying to give up this month. Whatever it is, let's just put it down in the chat because it's going to help you, it's going to help me, it's going to help others. It's going to help who knows what, right? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because it's going to help me keep motivated to keep on doing this, guys. And we're building a moment here of like faith-driven men, disciplined leaders, legacy builders. All right, guys? So let's rise. Let's get this. Let's make these changes. I'll see you guys on the next one.